What's good everyone, Scrubrit here, bringing you my most amazing Nekroz deck profile. I went into locals and I got 6th place at locals. There was 5 whole people there and I got 6th place. I did so good, I'm so proud of myself. So let's get into the deck profile. So first of all, 3 copies of these guys, the god cards. Like, you have to put the god cards in every single deck. They're definitely the best cards the Konami ever released. I don't know what they're thinking putting these cards. Like, they banned really bad cards like Chaos Emperor Dragon, and then they keep these good cards off the ban list. It's so crazy. And obviously there's only 1 copy of each in their world, so obviously I only own them. So whenever I summon Slifer, everybody's just like, what's his effect, because they've never seen him before, and I'm just like, you lose, and then they start crying. So I don't know, they're really funny cards. If they make your opponent cry, you gotta play them. And then we're going to go into the deck's boss monster, 3 copies of Nekroz of Decisive Armor. So all this deck is so shiny, that's why I like it. Makes me feel special. So Decisive Armor, he's got 3,300 attack points. He can banish your opponent's set cards, and he's really easy to summon. And by discard, you can discard him, and your Nekroz monsters gain 1,000 attack points. So he can do a FDKs, yeah, he can first turn kill your opponent. All you have to do is summon a Nekroz monster with 7,300 attack, 7,000 attack points. Discard this, make it 8,000, and you can FTK. And then I don't know why people played that crap card, Nekroz of Valkyrius. This card's much better. Why would you want to pay $25 for 1 copy of Valkyrius when you can pay 45 cents and get 1 copy of Gungnir? And Gungnir is much better. She stops it from being destroyed by battle or card effects. Valkyrius just enters the battle phase. Plus, this card destroys your opponent's cards. Valkyrius just lets you draw cards. Who needs to draw cards? We want to go naked. We want to discard a card and pop our opponent's card. Or we have so many useless cards in this deck anyways, like the really useless cards like Nekroz of Bryonic and all them bad cards. We can just discard them to pop your opponent's cards. And then I'm going to cut this. This card's horrible. All it does is search a Nekroz monster. It does nothing special at all. It doesn't make you go neg. It doesn't do anything special. It's just such a bad card. We got to cut this. I played this, but that's probably why I didn't come 1st place. I came 6th place out of 5 people, if you don't remember. Oh yeah, I forgot. Shout outs to Yuya. Best protagonist ever. He was like one of the most badass protagonists ever. Everybody was so scared of him. Oh, he's so scary, man. His deck is so powerful. Then Perform Pals really creeped me out. It's got my upgraded mat and stuff. It's so expensive, such an expensive mat. You guys could never afford it. Only I can afford it. And then we have the main card in the deck, the card that makes the deck work, the best card, Nekroz of Catastor. It destroys extra deck monsters. It has 2,200 attack points. So really sick combo is to discard your Decisive Armor, make him 3,200, and then he can literally beat down anything. Plus you can discard him to get back your really important cards like Exa, Enforcer of the Nekroz. He's definitely way more broken than Shurrit. I don't know why people complain, even that Shurrit guy on YouTube, he complains so much about being banned, and then like there's better cards like him than Exa. Like, just be quiet. Nekroz don't need Shurrit at all. And then we just play 1 Colossus. Colossus isn't really that good. It just gets you them bad spells. But you kind of have to play him because it's another Necro monster to discard for your Gungnir. That's you just want to discard Colossus for Gungnir. So obviously not really an important card, but just a card to discard. Plus you can only use his effect once per turn, so why would you want to play more than 1 copy? And then like these guys are the best. So 2 copies of Exa, 2 copies of Great Sorcerer, and 2 copies of Dance Princess. Like, when you draw these, you win. You just normal summon Dance Princess. They just look at the card, they read it, and say, okay, we can't use Trident on your monsters. You win. And Exa, it has 2,000 attack points. See how broken that is? 2,000. That can beat a Vorse Raider. That's how broken Exa is. If you guys aren't playing this, then you guys should just kill yourself. Seriously, just put these in your deck. Just like I see people playing Kaijus. Like, take them out your deck and put these cards in. Like, you play like 4 Kaijus plus 2 Slumbers. Take them 6 cards in, put these 6 cards in. And then another shot for Shurrit. Why on earth would you want to play Shurrit when you have 3 copies of Gishki Vision? Look at it, it just looks much better. Shurrit only has 300 attack points and that has 700. This is much better. Plus he's a Sea Serpent. Sea Serpents are way more cooler than warriors. And then 1 copy of Manju. It's a light monster, which is really important. I'll explain that later. Plus you only need to play 1 of these because you only have 1 normal summon every turn. So if you draw more than 1 Manju, it's not good at all. So just 1 copy just to make sure you don't brick. And then with Manju, you don't want to play Senju either, because Senju only searches monsters. This searches monsters and spells, so Senju's bad. And then this is definitely the best engine in the game. Well, not the best engine. I have the other best engine, but this is one of the best engines in the game. We have the Chaos engine. So we play 3 copies of Kuriboh, 1 copy of Raikou. You only want to play 1 because if you mill send from the top of your deck 3 really important cards, like imagine you mill 3 Catastors. That'd be so bad. You'll lose if you play 3 Catastors. And then Veiler, effect Veiler. We don't. Who thinks Ash Blossom's a good card? At least Veiler doesn't have a huge forehead. Play Veiler, and then Envoy, obviously you banish like your light. That's why Manju is so important, because he see that. Guys, can you guys see that? Zoom in even more, yeah? That's a light. It's a light monster if it can focus. It's a light monster, so you won't play 1 Manju. So the Chaos engine is absolutely broken. Absolutely broken. You definitely want to play the Chaos engine. Like if you guys aren't playing this engine either, like take out them instant fusions, take out them brilliant fusion, take out all them bad cards, and just put in this amazing Chaos engine, especially the Kuriboh. If you don't want to play the Chaos engine, okay, just take these cards, can go away, just take them out, yeah, bye, and just play the 3 Kuribohs, because Kuriboh can stop damage. This combo, all you have to do is you have to open up Kuriboh, effect Veiler, and Envoy. So you just end your turn, because you can discard effect Veiler, negate their effect, discard Kuriboh, negate damage, and then next turn banish both of them. So bye, like, just throw them away, you don't need them anymore. And then summon your Envoy. Envoy, they can't get rid of it, it's too strong, it's just too strong. What do you think it's limited for? Like, it's just too strong. Look, can you see them attack points? Can you guys see them? Can you see them? Yeah, I see them. There. Close enough? I think I put it too far away. Let's just make it closer. And then I have to proxy this engine, but it doesn't matter because you guys know the best. This is the best engine, even better than Chaos engine. So this should be 2 Larvae Moth, 2 Petite Moth, and 2 Cocoon of Evolution. Larvae Moth, 500 whole attack points. That's why Scrubrit's bad as well. Scrubrit only has 300. If you summon Larvae Moth, it has 500. Once I summoned Larvae Moth, my opponent laughed so much that we went into time, and I attacked him with Larvae Moth for 500, and I had more life points, so I won. So Larvae Moth it makes your opponents laugh. I don't know why they laugh. I think they laugh just to cover up the fact that they're scared, because Larvae Moth is so strong. So obviously the proxy engine, they're so expensive. They're such expensive cards. I really can't afford them. Like, they're just too hard for me to get. I'll get them someday. Someday we'll get them when I can afford. When I can afford it. My 50 cent allowance doesn't let me get it. I'm really sorry. And then we only play 1 of each copy of these bad spells. Now you have to play them to summon Catastor, because that's like the most important card in the deck. But you only play 1 copy of each. You play 1 copy of each because you can only activate 1 of them per turn. So what's the point? Like, it's just so stupid. Plus these cards have a sick combo. So I'll show you in a minute. And then we have 3 copies of pre-preparation rights. Why did they play preparation rights? That card's bad. Some guy tried to shark me. He said I can't add a Nekroz monster plus a Nekroz spell. He said, oh, it's not specific. It doesn't say Nekroz of Catastor in the name. That idiot. I think his name was Billy Brick. He's such a bad Yu-Gi-Oh player. If you guys see him, punch him in the face. He's a bad Yu-Gi-Oh player. He's proper scrub. I'm the best in the world. Yeah, I'm gonna win a world championship. I know Japan always win it. The Japanese people, they're not even good at Yu-Gi-Oh. They just cheat. I'll win the world championship. I'll take this deck and we'll win. So 3 copies of pre-preparation, right? Don't try and let people shock you. That Billy Break guy always trying to shock me. Even this other guy called Jeff Jones, he's tried to shock me as well. He said I can't use it. I think he's a bit stupid. He said I can't use it. It's just no. And then here's the combo. It's hand destruction. So 2 copies of hand destruction. People play Pot of Desires. What stupid people play Pot of Desires? You have to banish 10 cards. What if you banish all 3 of your Catastors? Here's the combo. So you have to open up like 1 of the bad Nekroz monsters. So let me find Brio. You have to find 1 of all bad Nekroz monsters plus 1 of the spells. But that's the wrong spell. So if you activate hand destruction, discard these 2, you can draw into important cards like Catastor and like Decisive Armor. And then you can banish these 2 from the graveyard, and you can get 1 of your better ritual spells like Mirror, and then you can summon Catastor, and then you'll win. So that's why you have to play hand destruction for that most broken combo. And then we just play 1 secret village of the spellcasters. You don't want to play 3. Just don't even play Terraform. You just need 1, because you just activate secret village, and then if you control spellcaster, they can't activate spells. It's just amazing. Just 1 secret village. You don't need anything else. And 1 moon mirror shield. Like, people say masterpiece is so hard out. Just normal summon Kuriboh. Yeah, normal summon Kuriboh. This is how easy it is to out masterpiece. Activate moon mirror shield and attack, and then he goes 100 points higher than masterpiece, and masterpiece dies. It's just amazing, man. 2 card combo, best 2 card combo in the game right now. Kuriboh plus Moon Mirror Shield. And then 1 copy of Pot of Duality. I know this takes special summons a lot, but we play Duality. But because if we activate Duality and they chain max C, sometimes when they change Maxi, I just find it really funny. Even though I'm going to lose because chaining Maxi to duality is the best thing you can do, it's just really funny when they chain it to it, because I'm just like, oh my god, they won off one Maxi. They just chained Maxi to duality and instantly lost. It's just not fair. So that's why I have to play duality, just to make it not fair on myself. And then this card came out of Duelist Saga, best card in Duelist Saga. All them bad cards like Invoker came in Duelist Saga, but this is much better. It says, send this card to the graveyard during your third turn. You're winning 3 turns, that doesn't matter. Water monster controls cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effect, so they can't like use Rugeki, Dark Hole, or Dryad, and this card's much better. It's not like cards like Twin Twisters, they don't even exist. They're all in the OCG. We never get them cards. Or Mystical Space Typhoon, that card's banned, that card's too good. So that's why we just activate this and they can never get rid of it. No spell and trap destruction exists in this game at all. And then we have this card. This card deserves to be banned, set on fire, and then its ashes thrown all across the world, because this card is the best. It's the best. It's so broken, it wins you every single game. It says, to activate this card, you must draw it for your normal draw phase, and your opponent has to control 3 or more monsters. So that's so easy to do. And you have to control no monsters, really easy as well. And unless you have Catastrophe, because that card is impossible to use. And then it says, you have to keep it revealed, so you just show it to your opponent. So you're like, your opponent, look, I have this card, like, it's a really good card, and then they just start crying for like the draw phase and standby phase. Then you activate it, start main phase 1, and you could add any monster, and the monster you want to add is, where's he gone? I mentioned him everywhere. Catastrophe. Necroz, Catastrophe. You just activate this, get your Catastrophe, and then you summon Catastrophe, and then you win. Even if you draw this when you have Catastrophe on the field, you don't even need it anymore, because like Catastrophe is just so. Catastrophe is the best card in the game. And then I don't know who these idiots are playing cards like Solemn Strike, Ultimate Providence, 100% better. When a spell trap or monster effect is activated, discard the same type. So like we can just discard traps, we can discard. It can basically negate anything. That's how good it is. And then you negate the activation and destroy it. So Solemn Strike only negates monster effect, plus you have to lose a whole 1,500 life points. You know how much life points that is? Imagine you only have 1,500 life points left. You can't even use Solemn Strike. You'll kill yourself. But Providence, you can use it whenever you want. It's 100% better. And then they keep cards like Solemn Judgment. I think I have to do a Badness Freedom on Solemn Judgment. That card needs to come back to free. You have to pay your half your life points. Half your life points. That is so stupid. Why would you want to play half your life points just for one negation when you can play Ultimate Providence? 2 copies of Oasis and 2 copies of Call of the Haunted, just to summon Catastrophe back from the graveyard. And then again, that Billy guy, he tried to shock me again. He goes, you can't activate Call of the Haunted for Catastrophe. And I said, where does it say it? And he read the card and I said, bitch, I ain't reading my card. So I summon Catastrophe and I start winning. And he just stares at me. I felt like punching him. He thinks he's so good at Yu-Gi-Oh, but he's just not. And then 1 copy of Diamond Dust. This is really broken. If you have like your Catastrophe on the field and you just can't win with Catastrophe, even though Catastrophe is broken, you should win. You just activate, and they only have 500 life points. If you activate Diamond Dust, destroy your own Catastrophe. I know. It's just so blasphemous to destroy your own Catastrophe, but it's necessary. So you activate Diamond Dust, destroy your own Catastrophe, and then your opponent gets burned for 500 and you win. So yeah, just play Diamond Dust. If I had if I had 3 copies of this card, I'd play 3 copies of this card. You can destroy all your useless monsters. If you accidentally summon Brio because you're smoking something bad, then you can destroy your own Brio when you realise that you misplayed. And then 1 copy of Royal Decree. I went back and wanted to net deck some people, but all their deck profiles was bad. But everybody played Royal Decree for some reason, so I thought I might as well play Royal Decree. So I put Royal Decree in. We only have 1 copy right now, but we'll get more. We'll get more. I don't even know what it does. Like, can you guys tell me in the comment section what it does? And can you guys, I don't know how you're gonna do it, but can you guys put it in like a link and a picture format, because I can't read. So as you guys know, I really can't read. And then everybody says you have to play Trishula, and I'm just like, oh, what Trishula? So I'm just like, is it this one? So I put this in the extra deck, and I'm just like, okay, I play 1 Trishula. Do I win now? And then just like, that's the wrong Trishula. And I'm just like, what? It says Trishula in its name. It's Trishula. End of story. Be quiet. And they just don't listen. They just don't listen, man. They're just jealous because I'm the best player in the world. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. This has been Scrubrit. If you guys really like my videos, please subscribe. We want to hit 1 million subscribers. I deserve 1 million subscribers. Actually, no. How many people are in the world? I think there's 8 billion. All 8 billion of you out there, please subscribe, because I am the best Yu-Gi-Oh player in the world. I'm just the best. You guys can't argue with that. Sorry. Anybody who says I'm not the best deserves to be slaughtered. Thanks for watching, even though you're all scrubs.